find myself wondering, what did happen to the last 10? I ran away with my life, fast forward, never turn back again. It's kind of funny that the more we pass time, the more we need to set them rewind. And 19 was the year I had to leave you, but now I'm seeing all the signs. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure, but one day I'll be yours again. Life lessons come one in a dozen. The other 11 get something from nothing. I sit here looking for an answer. Maybe the biggest question was in the last chapter. You gave me the soul I have today. Without you I never could have.
Hi guys, welcome back to another studio vlog. It's kind of dark in here. Like the sun is right here, but it's like pointing down, like it's right here. Like, hi. What if we just adjust you slightly? Is that better or worse? I don't know. Well, welcome back to another studio vlog. I hope you're doing well. We are currently on my new phone. So I treated myself to a new phone with the Black Friday sales and stuff. I think I spoke about that in the last vlog. And it arrived very, very quickly, literally the next day. So, and I think the quality is better, hopefully. I paid more on purpose to get better quality for you guys for the vlogs. So, it's a new week here at Kelly's Creations, and this week is the first ever Vlogmas week. So, I'm all kind of new to this, and it's not December yet. So, December starts on Friday. But this is going to be the first vlog containing Christmas content. So at the end of this vlog, you will see a new intro, which will be the Christmassy Vlogmas intro. And then you will be, how can I say this? You will be welcomed with some lovely Christmas content. So that's going to be happening more towards the end of the vlog, but we do still have a normal week before that. So this vlog is going to be kind of that week, us here in the shop because we've got some stuff to do, and then we'll get to some Christmas content. Because technically everything I'm also doing this week is also Christmas content themed. So this week we have basically 2 major projects going on for the rest of December. And this week is when it all kind of happens, and I was supposed to be able to get kind of started with the prep of this last week, but it didn't necessarily happen. So we're kind of on a bit of a time crunch, and I did spend some time on Saturday in here. I was chilling on the bed, and I did a bit of drawing, which I'm glad I did, because otherwise we'd be even further behind. But basically, I've already sat down, I've already planned my week, and we've got a few things to do. Let me just get my list. So first of all, we have an order to pack, which is lovely. We did have an order with the Black Friday sale. So I'm going to be writing their names on the December tracker because, well, at the moment, the November one, I have no space at all left. And I don't really want to have to go print out another one. Like, that's a bit of a waste of paper. So I'm just going to pass any excess sales I have the rest of this month, even though there's only a couple of days left, I doubt it, on to December's to also give me a little bit of a head start. That's always helpful, a little bit of head start. Then, basically, as we're having the Vlogmas here on the channel, over on Instagram, we're doing Kevin's Advent. So I've planned something very fun, hopefully, if it works out as I've planned. So the idea is we're going to have an Advent as well as with the vlogs that it's Kevin themed. So it's basically Kevin's going to be doing similar things that what we're going to be doing in the Vlogmas. So he's going to be decorating the tree, he's going to be making Christmas cookies, things like that. I'm going to draw Kevin like that. But I wanted it to be kind of fun, the reveal of each illustration. So I have planned to make it look kind of like an advent calendar, kind of, but a digital one. So that every week when I launch the new illustration, it's got a whole animation for the reveal and everything, and the posts as well. So it's not finished yet, but I've drawn this cute little house, and basically the windows and the door itself are going to be the 4 doors of the Advent. And the idea is basically I'm going to animate this, zooming into the window, and then the window is going to kind of open, and then it's going to zoom into the drawing, the illustration of that day. Now, I'm going to try first animating it here in Procreate. If I get to a point where I'm a little bit too frustrated and I'm struggling, I might be purchasing Procreate Dreams. So I've been investigating a lot yesterday, watching a lot of tutorials, and honestly it would solve any problems I have with animation, because it does work a lot with keyframes, which is what I studied at university. But it's very complicated with all of the illustrations, and I don't have Adobe After Effects anymore. I don't have access to that anymore. So it's a possibility we might be purchasing Procreate Dreams, but I'm going to try just animating in the Procreate app with the kind of animating sides that they've got in the app as it is, instead of having to buy a whole new program to do this. But if I can't get there, I'm so determined to get this animation done, and I really think it's going to look super, super, super cute. So I'm going to do my best. If I can't animate in Procreate, I'm buying freaking Procreate Dreams, and we're going to get it done, because this is going to be magical, and it does mean I could do so many things in the future. So that's kind of where we're at. First things first, we're going to sort the order. So the order is mostly of stickers, if I'm not mistaken, but there is one sticker I don't have printed, so we're going to be making that one. So I'm going to go get the laptop, I'm going to get that sticker sheet printing, we're going to laminate that, and then we're going to put it through the cutting machine and do the die cut stickers. The others I have all in stock. This was the only one I only had one in stock, which did by chance go in one of the mystery bags at the Hearts. So we're going to be making another sheet, but that's okay, no problem at all. And then we're going to pack that order, get all of the customs sorted, and get that ready to go out tomorrow. So there's that. Then we're going to get to trying to animate. We're going to try our best to sit and figure out what I need to do to animate this. But I think I'm first going to try, outside of the illustration I've already done, just animating the doors opening of the window. So I'm going to kind of sort that first, and then see if I can do the zoom. I'm going to do it kind of in sections of what I'm kind of doing. So yeah, let's see how this goes. Okay, love you. See you in a bit.
But now I see what you teach. I do believe I always should have stayed. Yeah. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure. But one day I'll be yours again. One day I'll be life lessons come one in a dozen. The other 11 get something from nothing. Life lessons come one in a dozen. The other 11 get something from nothing. Life lessons come one in a dozen. The other 11 get something from nothing. Life changes just open the door. One thing's certain, I'll always be yours. Is this really happening? I
Okay, so guys, my hair is falling all over the place. Well, not my actual hair, my hairdo. So, I just tried animating the advent calendar thingamajiggy in Procreate itself, and honestly, I was really struggling. I was very much struggling. Like, I had an idea to make it easier, that I'd do it all kind of like in pieces. Like, first I'll do the window opening, then I do the zoom and all that kind of stuff. But it was just taking me so long, and I couldn't then transfer one to the other. So I then would have had to open it up into a video editing app and then do it through there, and oh my goodness. So I've just purchased Procreate Dreams for €22.99. And it's currently downloading. It says 16 minutes left. So we will see. We will see if this is going to be the best €23 or the worst €23 I've spent. I hate spending money, so this is just like, but I was getting a bit too frustrated, and since I don't have the programs I used to use at university, and this can possibly make it easier for me, because I can edit, like I can animate with keyframes. Oh, it makes everything so much easier. So yeah, we're gonna see if that works, because if so, that means I can get that sorted today and I can start drawing the first illustration, because I haven't even started illustrating yet. That's the problem I'm having right now, is that I haven't even started the illustration yet. I'm only doing the intro bit to the illustration, so I'm still falling behind. But I wanted to make sure I could get it done before drawing the illustration, so I knew what size to draw the illustration at. Because if this doesn't work, then it's just going to be a post, which means it would be square. There is going to be post versions as well, so it's going to be a reel and a post. Like, the reel is going to be the whole animation part and all that kind of stuff. But I was also going to see if I could animate slightly the illustration, maybe. Just something like a little thing happening with the illustration, even if it's just slightly moving. We'll see what happens. I'll keep you updated. Hi guys, it's now, what day of the week is it? I'm a little lost. Wednesday, it's Wednesday. My hair is still drying, for I had a shower this morning, so I've got very big flickery bits at the moment from my fridge. We're just gonna go with it. But I wanted to come and talk to you guys a bit, because I've been in here, but I haven't chatted to you guys in a bit. And I wanted to give you an update on how it's going with Procreate Dreams. So I showed you earlier that I ended up deciding to download Procreate Dreams to be able to do my Christmas animations for Instagram. So I spent the €23 on Procreate Dreams. Came out last week, I think. And wow, this program is insane how well it works on such minimal way. It's like quite a minimalistic app, but then the things that it does really well, and it's very, very intuitive. So I've created 2 animations so far. One which is an intro for the Advent, which is currently up on Instagram as I'm speaking. I put it up this morning. So if you follow me, you've already seen that. And then I've animated already the Advent. So the first day of the Advent. Now, I used two different types of animation to make both of these, well, mostly just the second one. So in Procreate Dreams, you have 3 ways you can animate. You have flipbook animation, which is more of an old school kind of, you can do the same kind of things in Procreate itself, with the flipbook and the animating version on Procreate, which is what I did try to do, but that ended up being a lot more complicated, having to redraw everything. But then there's this other way, which is how I learned to animate at university, which is keyframe animations, which basically means that there's 2 points, a starting point and a stopping point, and I'm losing my voice. And then you tell Procreate Dreams like what you want to happen between there and there, whether you want it to get bigger, whether you want it to get smaller, whether you want it to go up and down, or whatever you want. You use them as points of reference on what the motion you would like to be added to that element. Now, the biggest thing for me is that Procreate and Procreate Dreams work amazingly together. So I started off illustrating my design in Procreate. Now, after messing around a bit, I knew kind of where I needed to have things on separate layers to make it slightly easier for me, but that with time, you kind of figure it out. And there are some amazing tutorials here on YouTube of much better creators explaining how to animate using Procreate Dreams. And I will leave some of those in the description if you're curious and you want to check out some more information of it. I will leave them below. But I just wanted to kind of explain my experience and like dealing with the app for the first time. So the first like messing around, I was just kind of getting the gist of the app itself. It's quite similar to any kind of video editing app. It has a timeline, and you've got your play button moving back and forth. You can split and all that kind of stuff. And watching the videos beforehand, before opening up the app, before purchasing, it gave me a feel of what I can experience when I go into it. The one thing is Procreate Dreams, it doesn't explain a lot. A lot is hidden. Like there is very, very little explanation when you first open the app, if any. And same as kind of Procreate, it's very minimalistic. Very little instructions or names or anything. So I do recommend watching tutorials explaining the ins and outs of the app first. Otherwise, as soon as you open, you're going to be lost. So there's flipbook animation, keyframe animation. Now there's this another type of animation which I'd never seen before and I'd never used before, which is they call it performance animation, which basically means that it's kind of recording the screen kind of to track the movements for you. So you can literally put it recording and go and it will record all of those little movements and add them in as keyframes. So instead of being something more direct of going left to right or up to down, and you want to do specific waves that'd be very difficult and very meticulous to kind of orchestrate using keyframes alone, this kind of does it for you. So that was kind of what I used a lot of in this project, doing the first animation. So I started off by illustrating the house, and I had a lot of fun doing that. I made it like a townhouse. I didn't make it super cottagey, but I did make it really cute as well. So that was fun. And then I basically drew certain things in different layers. So for example, the parts I knew straight away that I was going to be moving or that I wanted movement, I did those on their own layer. So for example, I did the house all on one layer, but the windows themselves and the door, they're all on different layers. So they can move independently and they're not attached to the house. So that's kind of what I did. I first animated the windows opening, then I animated the zoom and the snow falling, which was so easy that I just used a snow brush, because the cool thing about this is that there's a drawing option. So you can draw straight with your Procreate brushes. You can like literally drag and drop your brushes from Procreate into Procreate Dreams and then use them in there. So I basically just drew a big long line, like exceeding the amount of what I had on my screen, of like snow. And then I just motioned it going down. And it's such an easier way to make things look like they're moving. I also see other people doing this a lot with waves and things like that, because it's kind of coming out of shot and moving in. It kind of feels like it's moving by itself. So that was fun. And then when I got into the illustration itself, once I did the background and I did Kevin, I then drew all the moving parts. And instantly I knew I wanted to draw Kevin baking Christmas cookies, because that's what me and my mum are going to be doing next week. So I really want Kevin to kind of be doing a lot of similar stuff to what we're doing, and very Christmassy. So I knew I wanted to kind of draw him like cutting out the cookies and making the cookies. So I animated him pushing the rolling pin. So the rolling pin and his arms are separate from his body, and I just animated those stretching, like I distorted them slightly. And then all the elements that he's using, they're all slightly wiggling and moving. It's supposed to be just kind of subtle movement to the illustration to give the illustration some life. So I will be putting here my final illustration, the final video with the music. That will be going up live this Friday, so it will already have been up live for you. So if you don't, go follow so you can follow this along every Friday. And I will be making these types of animation every week now leading up to Christmas. I'm not going to necessarily be explaining every single time I'm doing it. I'm going to be keeping you just slightly updated on the illustrations and how it's going and all that kind of stuff. But tomorrow I'm not going to be in here, I don't think, because tomorrow's Thursday and I need to clean the house. My mum's coming over on a Friday. We're going to be decorating. I want everything to be lovely and clean before we decorate. So I'm going to be spending tomorrow cleaning my house. Simple as. And then we'll be back to Christmas content. And I'm also going to see if I can edit as much as I can of this vlog up to that point. So then on Saturday, all I have to edit is Vlogmas part and then export it and upload it and hopefully get it all done in the same day. That's the only problem I'm going to be having, is that there might be slightly late uploads. Hopefully not. Hopefully things go well. If not, I'm going to be driving to my parents' house to use their internet every Friday. But we've got some exciting things planned. Like, we've got, this week is Christmas decorating. Next week we're making cookies. Third week, I'm going away, which I also need to go prepped with some Christmas presents. So that's probably the week that we're going to be making some custom hoodies for some family and making the wrapping paper. And then the last week, running up to Christmas, we're going to a Christmas fair, and my best friend is flying from Bulgaria to join me. So there's going to be some fun content with me, her and my mum. So we're going to have some fun. And it'll be prepping like last little bits for Christmas, I'm guessing, as well. So that's kind of what we've got Christmas wise coming up this month. And I'm a little nervous for Friday, actually, like having to decorate and filming with someone else there. It's like, I'm used to filming by myself. I already get slightly awkward when my boyfriend's in the house filming. So we'll see what it's like when my mum's here. So I have been now chatting for 15 minutes. Let's see how much I can cut this down to, even though this is kind of the main point of the video. So sorry, it's kind of chatty and there hasn't been much visual productivity. But we're gonna keep cracking on. I'm gonna do the outro and I'm gonna do the middle bit. I might film me doing that, and then that will be it for this week. I'm going to end the vlog here, and then it will transition into the first week of Vlogmas. past Kelly here, popping in. Okay, I wanted to come here and end the vlog before I forgot and before I got into too much of a Christmas spirit and completely forgot to end the vlog. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Did you enjoy the first Vlogmas segment? This vlog was a little bit all over the place. I still don't know what I'm doing, but we'll see. We'll see how it's kind of gone. Did we enjoy it? Did we find it fun? Was it a nice festive way to start off the month? Let me know down in the comments what you thought. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope I enjoyed it because it hasn't happened for me yet. And I love you lots. And I will see you guys next week for Vlogmas week 2. Bye.